Okay. Beta. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from.
Alright. Boss cooking. I got some content coming. Big Boss K-Pop talk box. Fuck give us a little give me two toes. Don't let us good people do not for sure. Call me if I remember you, man. A peak game, man. The first one swing. Your boy busting a sweat real quick before I go in the gym. Keith Thurman was interviewed, and he talked about how if Canelo pulls out the fight, he'll step in to fight Crawford. I actually think that's a great idea. I'm not gonna lie to you. Y'all remember Keith Thurman was the man at 147 before he had his injuries, and that kind of brought Errol into the equation, right? So I wouldn't mind seeing that fight. I actually think that's a wonderful fight. I actually think that's a relevant fight. I would rather see Terence Crawford versus Keith Thurman than Terence Crawford versus Canelo. I'll watch that. I'm not watching Canelo versus Terence Crawford because it's stupid. One thing that Keith Thurman said that I liked was, man, this celebrity boxing. He said this celebrity boxing, except it's between two real boxers. You got dudes who are disregarding certain, and I like he said this, disregarding certain fights to fight each other. I love that. I love that he said that. That's a beautiful thing that he said right there. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, I have to pull my brush back out. I love that he said that, man. You know what I'm saying? I actually appreciate him for saying that. Because it's something that y'all ever notice? I'm just saying, I've been saying this for the past couple videos. Pro fighters, big channels, saying the stuff I've been saying in the sport of boxing. It's crazy. It's crazy. But, like I said before, I love that fight. I think Keith Thurman versus Terence Crawford is a great fight. I feel like that'll give Terence Crawford a name. That'll give Terence, because Keith Thurman is a very crafty, skillful guy. I mean, truthfully, the only guy that beat him was Manny Pacquiao, right? He's a guy that, you know, got power still. He's coming off a stoppage. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman will sell the fight. He'll trash talk. He gonna do all that with Terence Crawford. So I think that fight is a fight that will be relevant for boxing. Keith Thurman versus Terence Crawford. And they can make that fight at 154. You know what I mean? Or hell, 160. Since Terence Crawford already above weight, just be like, hey, what's me at 160? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a problem with that. I think that that's a hell of a fight. You know what I'm saying? I really like that fight. You know what I'm saying? And I think that y'all see these waves, bro. Y'all see them? I'm just playing. No, I'm serious. All I'm saying at the end of the day is that that's a relevant fight for boxing. I like the fight. I actually love the fight. And I think that, you know, that fight will be entertaining. You know what I'm saying? I think that fight right there will give Terence Crawford that bolster up in resume. You know what I'm saying? Terence Crawford versus Keith Thurman. Love that. You know what I mean? So, but we know that's not going to happen. Canelo going to be ready. Canelo, you know, unless he get injured, God forbid. But, you know, I don't wish injury on nobody. But he'll be ready to go. And, you know, it's going to be Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez, or however you want to word it. They're going to fight each other. And, you know, it is what it is. We in Turkey out of Sheik has ruined boxing. You know what I mean? But we shall see how this thing go. I'm finna make another video because Keith Thurman says something very interesting. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Boss gone.